Hey there, this is Nicole. Can you hear me? Oh, I think my headphones are still connected. Hey, this is Nicole. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. Gosh, you look kind of fuzzy. It's very spooky and atmospherical.
Oh, it's the lighting.
Well, it works.
Alexa, turn on lounge light.
Okay.
There we go.
It's very nice of her.
Yeah, she's helpful sometimes. What do you need the script?
No, I found it.
Hello.
Lou.
Okay, good.
Oh, you look so good, Caryn. I'm a fan.
Can y'all hear me okay this time?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I had some audio issues
I
last.
actually have on makeup this evening, ladies.
great makeup.
Ew.
Really see me. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how it works. Why I get all fadey. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Hi, everybody.
Tanya, that was quick.
Well, didn't take much. What can I
That's
say?
wonderful. It's amazing. Tanya and I just came from another reading
Excuse
like 10
me.
minutes ago. I'm so impressed.
Hey, all it is some pull my hair back, put on a scarf, and a little bit of black eyeshadow. So that other reading was really fun.
Computer audio. Here we go. Tanya looking good.
Oh, and there's Micah drinking in a car.
With my straw.
I cannot find the script again. I had it saved
Uh-oh.
and I lost it.
I had to go back to, I went to my calendar, past events, and looked it up from when we did it last week.
So we should be starting at 4-1. Josh, does that sound about right?
Yep,
Josh,
that's
I
what I
think.
have as well.
If I can ever find the script, I'll be good.
4-1.
So,
Because
Yes.
we read the scene where I came in and then we finished.
Yes.
So we did end, okay, that's where we ended. Wasn't sure.
4-1.
and
Here.
let's see.
Okay, I changed my background last week. Oh, wait.
Ramina, how are you feeling?
I feel a lot better.
Good.
Good.
It's been a rough week.
Girl, you and me both.
I was like I had that food poisoning, and then Tuesday, I can't really remember what the days are anymore either. Whatever day was after the food poisoning, I had a horrible headache the whole day. Yeah, that was Tuesday. Yesterday was the first day I felt like normal in a minute.
You're all finished, right? You're finished with school?
School is over. Woo.
Yeah, we just grades are due
School's
by
out
4 tomorrow,
for
but I've already
summer.
turned mine in. So
Yeah.
check out
We
tomorrow.
We finished last week.
Okay, yeah. We're still one of those schools that goes until this week.
Yeah, we got out. We end early, but we also go back early. Like
Maybe.
we're going back. We go back August 12th, I think,
Yeah,
with all of our little booze.
whatever that's gonna look like. Like, I know. I'm just like, can I be with my kids and play on the stage, please?
I know.
That's all I want.
miss work.
You know?
Hello, Iago.
Here.
Ooh, hello. Gorgeous makeup alert.
I know.
Yes.
Finally figured out how to do it for the camera. Phrasing.
Okay, what line are we on again?
Oh yeah.
Approximately
We should be at
Starting at
4-1.
4.
At the top of one, right? Yeah.
page 41,
No, Act
Act 4,
Act
scene
4, Scene 1.
Act 4, Scene 1. Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Rolling through.
Mwahahaha.
If everyone's ready, we can go ahead and get going.
Hello.
Mhm.
All right, then. Are you recording?
Because
yep, I see
I
recording.
accidentally hit the
Yes,
thingy.
currently recording.
I
Act
accidentally
4.
hit the thingy, and now I lost my spot.
All right. Well,
Should hold-
since
hold-
you have the first line, let us know.
I know.
yeah, I feel like that.
God, Iago. Get it together.
You know, look,
Get it together.
I mean, is it really Othello if Iago's not fucking everything up?
Truth.
you know,
True.
why are you like this, computer? There you go. Okay.
Good.
I'm ready whenever y'all are.
All right. Then Othello, Act 4, Scene 1. Enter Othello and Iago.
Will you think so?
Think so, Iago.
What, to kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to be naked with her friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm. It is hypocrisy against the devil. They that mean virtuously and yet do so, the devil in their virtue tempts, and they tempt heaven.
If they do nothing, 'tis a venial slip. But if I give my wife a handkerchief,
What then?
why then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers, she may, I think, bestow it on any man.
She is protectress of her honor, too. May she give that?
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not, but for the handkerchief,
By heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou saidst, oh, it comes o'er my memory, as doth the raven o'er the infectious house, boding to all, he had my handkerchief.
aye, what of that?
That's not so good now.
If I had said I had seen him do you wrong, or heard him say, as knaves be such abroad, or who having by their own importunate suit or voluntary dotage of some mistress conceived or supplied them, cannot choose but they must blab.
Hath he said anything?
He hath, my lord, but be you well assured no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith that he did, I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie
With her?
with her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her. Lie on her. We say lie on her when they belie her. Lie with her, zoons, that's fulsome. Handkerchief, confessions, handkerchief. To confess and to be hanged for his labor. First to be hanged and then to confess. I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself in such shadowing passion without some instruction. It is not words that shakes me thus. Psh. Noses, ears, and lips. Is't possible? Confess, handkerchief, oh devil!
Work on, my medicine, work. Thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy chaste dames even thus, all guiltless, meet reproach. What ho! My lord, I say Othello!
Enter Cassio.
How now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord's fallen into an epilepsy, and this is the second fit. He had one yesterday.
Rub him about the temples.
No, forbear. The lethargy must have its quiet course. If not, he foams at the mouth and by breaks out into savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little? He will recover straight. When he is gone, I would go on great occasion speak with you.
Cassio exits.
How is it, General? Have you hurt your head?
Dost thou mock me?
I mock you not, by heaven. Would you bear your fortune like a man?
A horned man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast then in populous city, and many a civil monster.
Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man. Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those unproper beds, which they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the spite of hell, the friend's arch mock, to lip a woman's secure couch, and to so suppose her chaste. No, let me know, and knowing what I am, I know what she shall be.
Oh, thou art wise, 'tis certain.
Stand you a while apart. Confine yourself, but in a patient list. Whilst you are here, overwhelmed with your grief, a passion most unsuiting such a man, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away and laid good excuses upon your ecstasy. I bade him anon return and here speak with me, the which he promised. Do but encave yourself and mark the fleers, the jibes, the notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face, for I will make him tell the tale of new. Where, how oft, how long ago and when he hath and is again to cope your wife. I say but mark his gesture. Mary, patience, or I shall say you are all in spleen and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience, but dost thou hear most bloody?
That's not amiss. But yet keep time and all. With you withdraw?
Othello withdraws.
Now I will question Cassio of BIANCA. A housewife, by selling her desires, buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, as 'tis the strumpet's plague to beguile many and be beguiled by one. He, when he hears of her, cannot restrain from the excess of laughter. Here he comes.
Enter Cassio.
As he shall smile, Othello shall go mad, and his unbookish jealousy must construe poor Cassio's smiles, gestures, and light behaviors quite in the wrong. How do you, Lieutenant?
The worse that you give me the addition whose want even kills me.
Ply Desdemona well, and you're sure on't. Now, if this suit lay in BIANCA's power, how quickly you should speed.
Alas, poor caitiff.
Look how he laughs already.
I never knew a woman love a man so.
Alas, poor rogue, I think if faith she loves me.
Now he denies it faintly and laughs it out.
Do you hear, Cassio?
Now he importunes him to tell it o'er. Go to, well said, well said.
She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
Do you triumph, Roman? Do you triumph?
I marry her. What a customer. Prithee bear, some charity to my wits. Do not think it so unwholesome.
So. A laugh that wins.
Faith, the cry goes that you marry her.
Prithee say true.
I am a very villain else.
Have you scored me? Well,
This is the monkeys I'm giving out. She is persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Iago beckons me. Now he begins the story.
She was here even now. She haunts me in every place. I was the other day talking on the sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes the bubble. By this hand she falls, thus about my neck.
Crying, oh, dear Cassio, as it were. His gesture imports it.
So hangs and lolls and weeps upon me, so shakes and pulls me.
Now he tells how she plucked him to my chamber. Oh, I see that nose of yours, but not that dog I shall throw it to.
Well, I must leave her company.
Before me, look where she comes.
Enter Bianca.
'Tis such another fit you marry, a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me? How now, my sweet Bianca? How now? How now?
Let the devil and his dam haunt you. What did you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me even now? I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work. A likely piece of work that you should find it in your chamber and know not who left it there. This is some minx's token, and I must take out the work. There. Give it your hobby horse. Wheresoever you had it, I'll take out no work on it.
How now, my sweet Bianca? How now? How now?
By heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
If you'll come to supper tonight, you may. If you will not, come when you are next prepared for...
She exits.
After her, after her.
Faith, I must. She'll rail in the streets else.
Will you sup there?
Faith, I intend so.
Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very fain speak with you.
Prithee come, will you?
Go to, stay no more.
Cassio exits.
How shall I murder him, Iago?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago!
Did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours, by this hand. And to see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it him, and he hath given it his whore.
I would have him 9 years a-killing. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
Aye, let her rot and perish and be damned tonight, for she shall not live. No, my heart is turned to stone. I strike it, and it hurts my hand. Oh, the world hath not a sweeter creature. She might lie by an emperor's side and command his tasks.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang her, I do, but say what she is. So delicate with her needle and admirable musician, oh, she will sing the savageness out of a boor, of so high and plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worse for all of this.
Oh, 1,000 times. And then of so gentle a condition.
Aye, too gentle.
Nay, that's certain. But yet the pity of it, Iago. Oh, Iago, the pity of it, Iago.
If you are so fond over her iniquity, give her some patent to offend, for if it touch not you, it comes near nobody.
I will chop her into messes. Cuckold me.
Oh, 'tis foul in her.
With mine officer.
That's fouler.
Get me some poison, Iago, this night. I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed. That way. Strangle her in the bed, even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good. Good. The justice of it pleases. Very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent, good.
A trumpet sounds.
What trumpet is that same?
I warrant something from Venice.
Enter Lodovico, Desdemona, and attendants.
'Tis Ludovico. This comes from the Duke. See, your wife's with him.
God save you, worthy general.
With all my heart, sir.
The Duke and the senators of Venice greet you.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasures.
And what's the news, good cousin Lodovico?
I'm very glad to see you, Signor. Welcome to Cyprus.
I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives, sir.
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make it all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fail you not to do as you will.
He did not call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone!
My lord!
Are you wise?
What is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him, for as I think they do command him home, disputing Cassio and his government.
By my troth, I'm glad on it.
Indeed.
My lord?
I am glad to see you mad.
Why, sweet Othello?
Devil!
I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. 'Tis very much. Make her amends. She weeps.
Oh, devil, devil. If that the earth could teem with woman's tears, each drop she falls would prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend you.
Begins to leave.
Truly an obedient lady. I do beseech your lordship, call her back.
Mistress.
My lord?
What would you with her, sir?
Who? I, my lord?
I. You did wish that I would make her turn. Sir, she can turn, and yet go on, and turn again. And she can weep, sir, weep. And she's obedient, as you say, obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears. Concerning this, sir, oh well, painted passion. I am commanded home. Get you away, I'll send for you anon. Sir, I obey the mandate, and I will return to Venice. Hence, avaunt!
Desdemona exits.
Cassio shall have my place. And, sir, tonight, I do entreat that we may sup together. You are welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys.
He exits.
Is this the noble Moor whom our full cernit call all and all sufficient? Is this the nature whom passion could not shake, whose solid virtue the shot of accident nor dart of chance could neither graze nor pierce?
He is much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he not? Is he light of brain?
He's that he is. I may not breathe my censure of what he might be. If what he might be is not, I would to heaven he were.
What, strike his wife?
Faith, that was not so well, yet I knew the stroke would prevent the worst.
Is it his use, or did the letters work upon his blood and new create this fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak. What I have seen and known, you shall observe him. and his own courses will denote him so that I may save my speech. Do but go after and mark how he continues.
I am sorry that I am deceived in him.
They exit. Act 2, Scene 2.
Act 4.
Oh, Act 4, Scene 2, sorry. Enter Othello and Emilia.
You have seen nothing then.
Nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect.
Yes, you have seen Cassio and she together.
But then I saw no harm, and then I heard each syllable that breath made up between them.
What, did they never whisper?
Never, my lord.
Nor send you out the way?
Never.
To fetch her fan, her gloves, her mask, or nothing?
Never, my lord.
That's strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest. Lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought. It doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither, go.
Emilia exits.
She says enough. Yet she's a simple bawd that cannot say as much. This is a subtle whore, a closet lock and key of villainous secrets. And yet she'll kneel and pray. I have seen her do't.
Enter Desdemona and Emilia.
My lord, what is your will?
Pray you, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Let me see your eyes. Look in my face.
What a horrible fancy's this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave procreance alone and shut the door. Cough or cry hem if anybody come. Your mystery, your mystery. Nay, dispatch.
Emilia exits.
Upon my knees, what doth your speech import? I understand a fury in your words, but not the words.
Why? What art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear it. Damn thyself, lest being like one of heaven, the devils themselves should fear to seize thee. Therefore be double damned. Swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows that thou art false as hell.
To whom, my lord? With whom? How am I false?
Oh, Desdemona, away! Away, away!
Alas, the heavy day, why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If haply you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me a fixed figure for the time of scorn, to point his slow, unmoving finger at. Yet could I bear that too well, very well. But there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either I must live or bear no life, the fountain from the which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence, or keep it as a cistern for foul toads to knot and gender in. Turn thy complexion there, patience, thou young and rose-lipped cherubin. I there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, aye, as summer flies are in the shambles that quicken even with blowing. O thou weed, thou art so lovely fair, and smell'st so sweet. that the sense aches at thee. Would thou hadst ne'er been born.
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most goodly book, made to write whore upon? What committed? Committed, O thou public commoner! I should make very forges of my cheeks that would to cinders burn up modesty. Did I but speak thy deeds, what committed? Heaven stops the nose at it, and the moon winks. The body wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow of mine earth, and will not hear't. What committed? Impudent strumpet!
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Are you not a strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian. If to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul, unlawful touch, be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
What? Not a whore?
No, as I shall be saved.
Is't possible?
Oh, heaven forgive us.
I cry you mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You, mistress,
Enter Emilia.
that have the office opposite to St. Peter and keeps the gate of hell. You. We have done our course. There's money for your pains.
He gives her money.
I pray you turn the key and keep our counsel.
He exits.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith half asleep.
Good madam, what's the matter with you? Oh, with my lord.
With who?
Why, with my lord, madam.
Who is thy lord?
He that is yours, sweet lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Emilia. I cannot weep nor answers have I none. But what should go by water? Prithee tonight lay on my bed my wedding sheets. Remember and call thy husband hither.
Here's a change indeed.
She exits.
'Tis meet I should be used so, very meet. How have I been behaved that he might stick the smallest opinion on my least misuse?
What is your pleasure, madam? How's it with you?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy tasks. He might have chide me so, for in good faith I am a chide a chiding.
What is the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so abhorred her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her, as true hearts cannot bear.
Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she said my lord did say I was.
He called her whore. A beggar in his drink could not have laid such terms upon his callet.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I am sure I am none such.
Do not weep, do not weep. Alas the day.
Hath she forsook so many noble matches, her father and her country and her friends, to be called whore? Would it not make one weep?
It is my wretched fortune.
Beshrew him for it. How comes this trick upon him?
Nay, heaven doth know.
I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, some cogging and cozening slave to get some office, hath not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there's no such a man. It's impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? What form? What likelihood? The more's abused by some most villainous knave. Some base, notorious knave, some scurvy fellow. Oh, heaven! That such companions thou'dst unfold, and put in every honest hand a whip, to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from the east to the west.
Speak within door.
Oh, fie upon them! Some such squire he was, that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
Alas, Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by light of heaven, I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If ever my will did trespass against his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I did not yet, and ever did, or ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly. Comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never taint my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me now. I speak the word. To do the act that might the addition earn, not the world's mass of vanity could make me.
I pray you be content. 'Tis but his humor. The business of the state does him offense, and he does chide with you.
Twere no other.
It is but so, I warrant.
Trumpets sound.
Hark, now these instruments summon to supper. The messengers of Venice stays the meat. Go in and weep not. All things shall be well.
Desdemona and Emilia exit. Enter Roderigo.
How now, Roderigo?
I do not find that thou dealst justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Every day thou daffst me with some device, Iago, and rather, as it seems to me now, keepst from me all conveniency than suppliest me with the least advantage of hope. I will indeed no longer endure it, nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace which already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Roderigo?
Faith, I have heard too much, and your words and performance are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
With naught but truth. I have wasted myself of my means. The jewels you have had for me to deliver to Desdemona would have corrupted a votaress. You have told me she hath received them and returned me expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance, but I find none.
We'll go too. Very well.
Very well. Go to. I cannot go to, man, nor 'tis not very well. By this hand I say 'tis very scurvy, and begin to find myself fopped in it.
Very well.
I tell you 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself I will seek satisfaction of you.
You have said now.
Aye, and said nothing but what I protest intent of doing.
Why now, I see there's metal in thee, and even from this instant do build on thee a better opinion than ever before. Give me thy hand, Roderigo. Thou hast taken against me a most just exception, but yet I protest I have dealt most directly in the affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant indeed it hath not appeared, and your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But, Roderigo, if thou hast that indeed which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, I mean purpose and courage and valor, this night show it. If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to dispute Cassio and in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then, Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice.
Oh no, he goes to Mauritania and takes away with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean removing him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place, knocking out his brains.
And what would you have me to do?
Aye, if you dare to do yourself a profit and a right. He sups tonight with the harlotry, and thither I will go to him. He knows not yet of his honorable fortune. If you will watch his going thence, which I will fashion to fall out between 12 and 1, you may take him up at your pleasure. I will be near to second your attempt, and he shall fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you such a necessity in his death that you shall think yourself bound to put it on him. It is now high supper time, and the night goes to waste. About it.
I will hear further reason for this.
And you shall be satisfied.
They exit. Act 4, Scene 3. Enter Othello, Lodovico, Desdemona, Emilia, and attendants.
I do beseech you, sir, trouble yourself no further.
Hey, I should unmute myself. Oh, pardon me, 'twill do me good to walk.
Madam, good night. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your honor is most welcome.
Will you walk, sir? Desdemona,
My lord?
get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Look to it, be gone. Done.
I will, my lord.
All but Desdemona and Emilia exit.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He says he will return incontinent, and hath commanded me to go to bed, and bade me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Emilia, give me my nightly wear and adieu. We must not now displease him.
You have never seen him.
So would not I. My love doth so approve him, that even his stubbornness, his cheeks, his frowns, prithee unpin me, have grace and favor in them.
I have laid those sheets you bade me on the bed.
All's one. Good faith, how foolish our minds are. If I do die before thee, prithee shroud me in one of those same sheets.
Come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, an old thing it was, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have so much to do but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it like poor Barbary. Prithee dispatch.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, unpin me here. This Lodovico is a proper man.
A very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady in Venice would have walked barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
The poor soul sat by a sycamore tree, sing all a green willow, her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee, sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh streams ran by her and murmured her moans, sing willow, willow, willow. Salt tears fell from her and softened the stone. Bye, thee. Sing willow, willow, willow. Pretty, he'll come anon. Sing all a green willow must be my garland, let nobody blame him. His scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Hark, who is it that knocks?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing, willow, willow, willow. If I court more women, you'll couch with more men. We'll get thee gone. Good night. Mine eyes do itch. Doth that bode weeping?
'Tis neither here nor there.
I have heard it said so. Oh, these men. Dost thou in conscience think, tell me, Emilia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, would not you?
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I neither by this heavenly light. I might do it as well in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done. Marry, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor for gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition. But for the whole world? Why, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Beshrew me if I would do such a wrong for the world.
Why, the wrong is but a wrong i' the world, and having the world for your labor, 'tis a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right.
I do not think there is any such woman.
Yes, a dozen, and as many to the vantage as would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' fault if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us, or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet we have some revenge. Let husbands know. Their wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is't frailty that thus errs? It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport, and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night, good night. God, may such use ascend, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad mend.
They exit. Act 5, Scene 1. Enter Iago and Roderigo.
I'm here. Yeah. Here. Stand behind this bulk. Straight will he come. Wear thy good rapier bare and put it home. Quick, quick! Fear nothing. I'll be at thy elbow. It makes us or it mars us. Think on that. And fix most firm thy resolution.
Be near at hand, my may miscarriant.
Here, at thy hand, be bold and take thy stand.
He moves aside.
I have no great devotion to the deed, and yet he hath given me satisfactory reasons. 'Tis but a man gone. Forth my sword. He dies.
He draws his sword.
I have rubbed this young quat almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now, whether he kill Cassio or Cassio him, or each do kill the other, every way makes it my gain. Live Roderigo, he calls me to restitution large of gold and jewels that I bobbed from him as gifts to Desdemona. It must not be. If Cassio do remain, he hath a daily beauty in his life. That makes me ugly. And besides, the more may enfold me to him. There I stand in much peril. No, he must die.
Enter
So,
Cassio.
I hear him coming.
Enter Cassio.
I know his gait. 'Tis he. Villain, thou diest.
Rust had been mine enemy indeed, but that my coat is better than thou knowest, I will make proof of thine.
He draws and stabs Roderigo.
Oh! I am slain.
Roderigo falls. Iago stabs Cassio in the leg and exits.
Ah! I am maimed forever! Help ho! Murder! Murder!
Enter Othello.
The voice of Cassio. Iago keeps his word.
Oh, villain that I am.
It is even so.
Oh, help ho! Light! A surgeon!
'Tis he. Oh, brave Iago, honest and just. Thou hast such noble sense of thy friend's wrong. Teachest me. Minion, your dear lies dead, and your unblessed fate highs. Strumpet, I come. Forth of my heart those charms, thine eyes are blotted. Thy bed, lust-stained, shall with lust blood be spotted.
Othello exits. Enter Lodovico and Gratiano.
What ho? No watch? No passage? Murder! Murder!
Is some mischance. The voice is very direful.
Oh, help!
Hark!
Oh, wretched villain.
2 or 3 groan, 'tis heavy night. These may be counterfeits. Let think 't unsafe to come in to cry without more help.
Nobody come. Then will I bleed to death.
Hark!
With a light.
Hark!
Here is one comes in his shirt with light and weapons.
Who is there? What noise is this that cries on murder?
We do not know.
Did you not hear a cry?
Here! Here, for heaven's sake, help me!
What's the matter?
This is Othello's ancient, as I take it.
The same indeed, a very valiant fellow.
Yes, that's me scrolling down. Maybe, if it wants that. Okay. Or not, because it hates me. What are you here that cries so grievously?
Iago! Oh, I am spoiled, undone by villains. Give me some help.
No, me, lieutenants, what villains have done this?
I think that one of them is hereabout and cannot make away.
No, treacherous villain. What are you there? Come in and give some help.
Oh, help me. Here.
That's one of them.
Oh, murderous slave. Oh, villain.
And Iago. Oh, inhuman dog.
Element in the dark. Where be these bloody thieves? How silent is this town? Oh, murder! Murder! What may you be? Are you of good or evil?
As you shall prove us, praise us.
Signor Lodovico?
Yes, sir.
I cry you mercy. Here's Cassio, hurt by villains.
Cassio?
How is it, brother?
My leg is cut in two.
Mary heaven forfend. Light, gentlemen. I'll bind it with my shirt.
Enter Bianca.
Well, what is the matter, Ho? Who is that cried?
Who's that cried?
Oh, my dear Cassio. My sweet Cassio. Oh, Cassio. Cassio. Cassio.
Oh, notable strumpet. Cassio, you may suspect who they should have thus now maligned you?
No. I'm sorry to find you thus. I have been to seek you.
Lend me a garter. For a chair, to bear him easily hence.
Alas, he faints. Oh, Cassio. Cassio. Cassio?
Gentlemen, I do suspect this trash to be a party in this injury. Patience a while, good Cassio. Come, lend me a light. Know we this face or no? Alas, a friend of mine and a dear countryman, Roderigo. No. Yes, sure, oh heaven, Roderigo.
What, of Venice?
Even he, sir, did you know him?
Know him? Hi.
Signor Gratiano, I cry your gentle pardon. These bloody accidents must excuse my manners that I so neglected you.
I am glad to see you.
How do you, Cassio? Oh, a chair!
Roderigo?
Tis he. Oh,
Chair as
that's well said, the chair. Some good man bear him carefully from hence. I'll fetch the general surgeon. For you, mistress, save you your labor. He that lies slain here, Cassio, was my dear friend. What malice was between you?
None in the world, nor do I know the man.
What? Look you pale. Oh, bear him out the air.
Cassio in the chair and Roderigo are carried off.
Say you, good gentlemen. Look you, pale mistress. Do you perceive the ghastness of her eye? Nay, if you stare, we shall hear more anon. Behold her well, I pray you, look upon her. Do you see her, gentlemen? Nay, guiltiness will speak, though the tongues were of use.
Enter Emilia.
Lass, what's the matter? What's the matter, husband?
Cassio hath here been set on in the dark by Roderigo and fellows that are scaped. He's almost slain, and Roderigo is dead.
Alas, good gentleman. Alas, good Cassio.
This is the fruits of whoring. Prithee, Emilia, go know of Cassio where he supped tonight. What, do you shake at that?
He supped at my house, but I therefore shake not.
Oh, did he so? I charge you go with me.
Fie upon thee, strumpet.
I am no strumpet, but of life as honest as you that thus abuse me.
As I fall upon thee.
Kind gentlemen, let's go see poor Cassio dressed. Come, mistress, you must tell us another tale. Emilia, run you to the citadel and tell my lord and lady what hath happed. Will you go on afore? This is the night that either makes me or foredoes me quite.
They exit in different directions. Act 5, Scene 2. Enter Othello with a light and Desdemona in her bed.
It is the cause. It is the cause, my soul. Let me not name it to you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Yet I'll not shed her blood, nor scar that whiter skin of hers than snow, and smooth as monumental alabaster. Yet she must die, else she'll betray more men. Put out the light, and then put out the light. If I quench thee, thou flaming minister, I can again thy former light restore, should I repent me. But once put out thy light, thou cunningest pattern of excelling nature, I know not where is that Promethean heat that can thy light relume. When I have plucked the rose, I cannot give it vital growth again. It needs must wither. I'll smell it on the tree. Oh, balmy breath, that dost almost persuade justice to break her sword. One more. Be thus when thou art dead, and I will kill thee and love thee after. One more, and this the last. So sweet was ne'er so fatal. I must weep, but they are cruel tears. This sorrow's heavenly. It strikes where it doth love. She wakes.
Who's there? Othello.
I, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alack, my lord, what may you mean by that?
Well, do it, and be brief. I will walk by. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend, I would not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing?
I do.
And heaven have mercy on me.
Amen, with all my heart.
If you say, I hope you will not kill me. And yet I fear you for your fatal then, when your eyes roll so. Why I should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not. But yet I fear.
Think on thy sins.
They are loves I bear to you.
Aye, and for that thou diest.
That death's unnatural that kills for loving. Alas, why gnaw you so your nether lip? Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are portents, but yet I hope they do not point on me.
Peace and be still.
I will so. What's the matter?
That handkerchief, which I so loved and gave to thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No, by my life and soul. Send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed of perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed.
Aye, but not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sin. For to deny each article with oath cannot remove nor choke the strong conception that I do groan withal. Thou art to die.
Then Lord have mercy on me.
I say amen.
And have mercy and have you mercy too. I never did offend you in my life, never loved Cassio, but with such general warranty of heaven as I might love, I never gave him token.
By heaven, I saw my handkerchief in's hand. Oh, perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart, and makest me call what I intend to do a murder, which I thought a sacrifice. I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it to him. Send for him hither, let him confess the truth.
He hath confessed.
What, my lord?
That he hath used thee.
How? Unlawfully?
Aye.
He will not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. Honest Iago hath ta'en order for it.
Oh, my fear interprets what? Is he dead?
Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge had stomach for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed, and I am undone.
Out, strumpet! Weepst thou for him to my face?
Oh, banish me, my lord, but not kill me.
Down, strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow, let me live tonight.
Nay, if you strive.
But half an hour.
Being done, there is no pause.
But while I say one prayer.
It is too late.
He smothers it.
My lord! My lord, what ho! My lord, my lord!
What noise is this? Not dead? Not yet quite dead? I that am cruel am yet merciful. I would not have thee linger in thy pain. So.
What ho! My lord! My lord!
Who's there?
Oh, good my lord! I would speak a word with you.
Yes, 'tis Emilia. By and by, she's dead. 'Tis like she comes to speak of Cassio's death. The noise was here. No more moving. Still as the grave. Oh, shall she come in? Were't good. I think she stirs again. No. What's best to do? If she come in, she'll sure speak to my wife. My wife. My wife. What wife? I have no wife. Oh, insupportable. Oh, heavy hour. Methinks it should be now a huge eclipse of sun and moon, and that the frighted globe should yawn at alliteration.
I do beseech you that I may speak with you. Good my lord.
I had forgot thee. Come in, Emilia. Soft, by and by, let me the curtains draw. Where art thou?
Enter Emilia.
What's the matter with thee now?
Oh, good my lord. Yonder's foul murder done.
What? Now?
But now, my lord.
It is the very error of the moon. She comes more nearer earth than she was wont and makes men mad.
Cassio, my lord, hath killed a young Venetian called Roderigo.
Roderigo killed. And Cassio killed?
No, Cassio is not killed.
Not Cassio killed. Then murder's out of tune, and sweet revenge grows harsh.
Oh, falsely murdered.
Oh, alas, what cry is that?
What, that?
Out, and alas, that was my lady's voice. Help, help, oh, help! Oh, lady, speak again! Sweet Desdemona! Oh, sweet mistress! Speak!
Guiltless death I die.
Oh, who hath done this deed?
Nobody. I myself, farewell. Commend me to my kind lord, oh, farewell.
Why, how should she be murdered?
Alas, who knows?
You heard her say herself, it was not I.
She said so. I must needs report the truth.
She's like a liar gone to burning hell. 'Twas I that killed her.
Oh, the more angel she, and you the blacker devil.
She turned to folly, and she was a whore.
Thou dost belie her, and thou art a devil.
She was false as water.
Thou art as rash as fire to say that she was false. Oh, she was heavenly true.
Cassio did top her. Ask thy husband else. Oh, I were damned beneath all depth in hell, but that I did proceed upon just grounds to this extremity. Thy husband knew it all.
My husband.
Thy husband.
That she was false to wedlock.
I, with Cassio. Had she been true, if heaven would make me such another word of one entire and perfect chrysolite, I'd not have sold her for it.
My husband.
Aye, 'twas he that told me on her first. An honest man he is, and hates the slime that sticks on filthy deeds.
My husband.
What needs this iterance, woman? I say, thy husband.
Oh, mistress, villainy hath made mocks with love. My husband say that she was false.
He, woman. I say thy husband. Dost understand the word? My friend, thy husband, honest Iago.
If he say so, may his pernicious soul rot half a grain a day. He lies to the heart. She was too fond of her most filthy bargain.
He draws his sword.
Huh?
Do thy worst. This deed of thine is no more worthy heaven than thou wast worthy her.
Peace you were best.
Thou hast not half that power to do me harm as I have to be hurt. Oh, gull, oh, dolt, as ignorant as dirt. Thou hast done a deed. I care not for thy sword. I'll make thee known, though I lost 20 lives. Help, help, ho, help! The Moor hath killed my mistress. Murder, murder!
Enter Montano, Gratiano, and Iago.
Have a Montano?
Montano, where are you?
Montano.
What's the matter? How now, General?
Oh, you are come, Iago? You have done well, that men must lay their murders on your neck.
What is the matter?
Disprove this villain, if thou beest a man. He says thou toldst him that his wife was false. I know thou didst not. Thou art not such a villain. Speak, for my heart is full.
I told him what I thought and told no more. Then what he found himself was apt and true.
But did you ever tell him she was false?
I did.
You told a lie, an odious, damned lie. Upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie. She false with Cassio? Did you say with Cassio?
With Cassio, mistress. Go to. Charm thy tongue.
I will not charm my tongue. I am bound to speak. My mistress here lies murdered in her bed.
Oh, that's awful.
Heavens forfend.
Heavens
And
forfend.
your reports have set the murder on.
Nay, stare not, masters. It is true indeed.
The strange truth.
Oh, monstrous act.
Villainy, villainy, villainy. I think upon't, I think. I smelt, oh, villainy. I thought so then. I'll kill myself for grief. Oh, villainy, villainy.
Are you mad? I charge you to get you home.
Good gentlemen, let me have leave to speak. 'Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance, Iago, I will ne'er go home.
Othello falls on the bed.
Nay, lay thee down and roar. For thou hast killed the sweetest innocent that ever did lift up eye.
Oh, she was foul. I scarce did know you, uncle. There lies your niece, whose breath indeed these hands have newly stopped. I know this act shows horrible and grim.
Poor Desdemona, I am glad thy father's dead. Thy match was mortal to him, and pure grief shore his old thread in twain. Did he live now, this sight would make him do a desperate turn. Yea, curse his better angel from his side, and fall to reprobance.
'Tis pitiful. But yet Iago knows that she with Cassio hath the act of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it, and she did gratify his amorous works with that recognizance and pledge of love which I first gave her. I saw it in his hand. It was a handkerchief, an antique token my father gave my mother.
Oh, heaven, Oh, heavenly powers!
Bounds, hold your peace.
Twill out. Twill out. I peace? No, I will speak as liberal as the North. Let heaven and men and devils, let them all cry shame against me, yet I'll speak.
Be wise and get you home.
I will not.
Fie, your sword upon a woman.
O thou dull Moor, that handkerchief thou speak'st of, I found by fortune and did give my husband. For often, with a solemn earnestness, more than indeed belonged to such a trifle, he begged of me to steal it.
Villainous whore!
She give it Cassio? No, alas, I found it, and I did give it my husband.
Filth, thou liest!
By heaven, I do not. I do not, gentlemen. Oh, murderous coxcomb. What should such a fool do with so good a woman?
Are there no stones in heaven but what serves for the thunder? Precious villain!
The Moor runs at Iago, but is disarmed. Iago kills his wife.
Oh.
The woman falls. Sure he hath killed his wife.
Oh, lay me by my mistress' side.
Iago exits.
He's gone, but his wife's killed.
'Tis a notorious villain. Take you this weapon, which I have here recovered from the Moor. Come, guard the door without. Let him not pass, but kill him rather. I'll after that same villain, for 'tis a damned slave.
Montano and Gratiano exit.
I am not valiant neither, but every puny whipster gets my sword. But why should honor outlive honesty? Let it go all.
What did thy song bode, lady? Hark, canst thou hear me? I will play the swan and die in music. Willow, willow, willow. Moor, she was chaste, she loved thee, cruel Moor. So come my soul to bliss as I speak true, so speaking as I think, I die, I die.
He dies.
I have another weapon in this chamber. It is the sword of Spain, the Icebrook's temper. Oh, here it is. Uncle, I must come forth.
If thou attempt it, it will cost thee dear. Thou hast no weapon and perforce must suffer.
Look in upon me then and speak with me, or naked as I am, I will assault thee.
Enter Gratiano.
Behold.
What is the matter?
Sorry, I got very excited. Behold, I have a weapon. A better never did itself sustain upon a soldier's thigh. I have seen the day that this little arm and this good sword I have made my way through more impediments than 20 times your stop. But, oh vain boast, who can control his fate? 'Tis not so now. Be not afraid, though you do see me weaponed. Here is my journey's end. Here is my butt and very sea mark of my utmost sail. Do you go back dismayed? 'Tis a lost fear. Man but a rush against Othello's breast, and he retires. Where should Othello go? Now, how dost thou look now? O ill-starred wench, pale as thy smock. When we shall meet at Compt, this look of thine will hurl my soul from heaven, and fiends will snatch at it. Cold? Cold, my girl? Even like thy chastity. Oh, cursed, cursed slave! Whip me, you devils, for the possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds, roast me in sulfur, wash me in steep-down gulfs of liquid fire. Oh, Desdemona, dead, Desdemona, dead.
Enter LODOVICO Cassio in a chair, Montano and Iago with officers.
Where is this rash and most unfortunate man?
That's he that was Othello. Here I am.
Where is that viper? Bring the villain forth.
Iago is brought forward.
I look down towards his feet, but that's a fable. If that thou be'st a devil, I cannot kill thee.
He stabs Iago.
Wrench his sword from him.
Othello is disarmed.
I bleed, sir, but not killed.
I am not sorry neither. I'd have thee live, for in my sense 'tis happiness to die.
Oh, thou Othello, that word's what's so good. Fallen in the practice of a timid slave, what shall be said to thee?
Why, anything. An honorable murderer, if you will. For naught I did in hate, but all in honor.
This wretch hath part confessed his villainy. Did you and he consent in Cassio's death?
Aye.
Dear General, I never gave you cause.
I do believe it, and I ask your pardon. Will you, I pray, demand that demi-devil why he hath thus ensnared my soul and body?
Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I never will speak a word.
What? Not to pray?
Torments will ope your lips.
Well, thou dost best.
Sir, you shall understand what hath befallen, which I think you know not. Here is a letter found in the pocket of the slain Roderigo, and here another. The one of them imports the death of Cassio to be undertook by Roderigo.
Oh, villain!
Most heathenish and most gross.
Now here is another discontented paper, found in his pocket too. And this it seems Roderigo meant to have sent this damned villain, but that belike Iago in the interim came in and satisfied him.
Oh, thou pernicious caitiff! How came you, Cassio, by that handkerchief that was my wife's?
I found it in my chamber, and he himself confessed, but even now, that there he dropped it for a special purpose which wrought to his desire.
Oh, fool, fool, fool!
There is besides in Roderigo's letter how he upbraids Iago that he made him brave me upon the watch where it came that I was cast, and even but now he spake, after long seeming dead, Iago hurt him, Iago set him on.
You must forsake this room and go with us. Your power and your command is taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty that can torment him much and hold him long, it shall be his. You shall close prison or rest, till that the nature of your fault be known to the Venetian state. Come, bring away.
Talked you. A word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they note. No more of that. I pray you, in your letters, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuate, nor set down aught in malice. And must you speak of one that loved not wisely, but too well? Of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme, of one whose hand, like the base Judean, threw a pearl away, richer than all his tribe. Of one whose subdued eyes, albeit unused to the melting mood, drops tears as fast as the Arabian trees their medicinable gum. Set you down this, and say besides that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and turbaned Turk beat a Venetian and traduced the state, I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus.
He stabs himself.
Oh, bloody period!
All that is spoke is marred.
I kissed the air I killed thee. No way but this, killing myself. to die upon a kiss.
He dies.
This did I fear, but thought he had no weapon, for he was great of heart.
O Spartan dog, more fell than anguish, hunger, or the sea. Look on the tragic loading of this bed. This is thy work. The object poisoned sight. Let it be hid. Gratiano, keep the house and seize upon the fortunes of the Moor, for they succeed on you. To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain. The time, the place, the torture, oh, enforce it. Myself will straight aboard, and to the state this heavy act with heavy heart relate.
They exit. All right.
Curtain. And scene.
Yay! Oh my God, Liz!
Oh my God.
I know, Liz.
Oh my gosh, you like just freaked me out. Like,
Oh, the blood effects. Brava. Brava.
There's towels. It's okay. It cleaned up. It's easy.
So these are the props you were talking about.
Yes, I said I had props. Unfortunately, my Jello tongue melted before I spit it out. So I had it turned into like Jello clumps.
Oh my God.
But I made a fake. I was gonna try to spit it out, but that didn't work the way I wanted it to. So it's all right. These are things we learn. So
Well, thank you guys so much, ladies. This was amazing. And Josh, thank you. Thank you. Everyone was fantastic. And I will be posting this as well as the first part with everyone, credits wise in the coming days. So look for that really soon. I'll make sure to share lots of links and feel free to share those. And I don't know. Seems like we're in the midst of a pandemic, so we'll go ahead and keep this going. So you guys have an early in on knowing that we'll probably do the Comedy of Errors next week.
Perfect.
Okay.
At
So
least Mother's perfect. Because I had
comedy of drunken errors next week. So we're gonna get real Greek up in here.
Woo!
So maybe some toga. We'll do a toga party. Oh my God, that totally works with drunk Shakespeare.
all you need is a bed sheet.
Yes. All you need is a bed sheet.
Yes.
Bed
I
sheets
actually
for everyone.
performed in a bed sheet once in college because I was doing it for 18. So yes, it's true.
All right. So let's plan for that. I'll be posting information in the coming days. Thank you all so much. Enjoy your beverages. Enjoy your night. And we're wrapped early for Drunk Shakespeare.
maybe.
The 2 night.
Thanks, everyone.
This weekend, everybody, anybody?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.